Also, good morning. Welcome back.
Good morning po. Morning,
Morning,
sir. ARD. Morning po.
Morning, Sir Andrew, good morning. Balik, kumusta?
Morning.
Balita.
Ayos naman po.
Ano ba? Anong oras kayo dumating ka?
9:30. Mga past 9 na po eh.
9, oo.
Malapag.
Sir Jeff, ay,
Yes
Andrew,
po.
yung deadline natin ng 11 ha.
Yes sir, pinipilapan sir yung yun pong kulang para nakaka almost 3 billion pa lang po yung project eh. Pero sir, may tanong ako doon sir talaga eh. Parang yung routine maintenance naging preventive sir eh.
Pinalitan
Bakit
nila eh. Hindi, dati routine ang nahanap. Pero hindi na daw yun. Yung routine na lang, asphalt overlay na ano. Yun na lang ang
preventive?
Yun na lang, oo.
Okay sir. Kumbaga sir, hindi pa rin na-address yung yung lack of maintenance fund.
Oo, parang mukhang, baka ibang issue naman yun, parang ng
Ibang issue sir.
Kasi may request na, di ba? Nakita mo yon yung request na ilang billion yun, 11 point something at saka 5. Pero,
Opo.
pero parang siguro pang tapal dun sa mga gap siguro. Overlay hiningi din.
Sige sir, opo.
Oo. Sige. Boss Jeff.
Yes po.
Si Jeff, sino ba yung sa PNP? Sino in charge sa PNP Building Camp Vicente Lim? Yung dalawang ang tawag dito, yung quarters ito peace quarters ito yung ginawa ni New Big 4J at saka yung isa, di ba? Dalawa yun dalawang building.
Apa. Alam ko po sila yan, sila Denmark po.
Pwedeng papuntahin dito ngayon.
Sige ba, papuntahin ko after po nitong Zoom natin.
Hindi, ngayon na. Kasi may lang, information lang ko. Para makatawag ako kay people daw.
Patatawagan. Sige ba, okay.
Ivy. Ay, sorry. Ivy.
Yeah. Good morning po, sir.
Good morning. Yes, ask ko lang, di ba 10 a.m. yung...
Opo, sir. Sir, naka-live na po tayo sa YouTube.
Ay, sorry.
Opo. Tapos,
okay na, pero hindi na siya muna.
Opo, hindi pa po nag-reply si Attorney Che. Hindi po sumasagot sa tawag.
Sige. Okay.
Good morning, sir. Good morning po sa lahat.
Good morning, Ma'am Chu. Good morning, Pan. Sige. Ayan. So yan, sige, let's start. Good morning to everyone. Good morning. So the back is convening the back is convening for today's activity, which is the pre-bid conference for 15 projects under the construction division and 8 projects under the maintenance division. In attendance for today, for the back, February 21, 2024 at 10 a.m. are the following. We have Ms. Marisa G. Agusar, back regular member.
Magandang umaga po.
Magandang umaga. We have Engineer Andrew Mulano, back regular member also.
Good morning po.
Okay, good morning. And we have Engineer Jeffrey Hamyas, for maintenance projects. Good morning. And the rest, we have members of the TWG and the BAC Secretariat. Will assist us in today's pre-bid conference. We are live in YouTube Live ID. We are live as per requirements. And so, as stated earlier, we have at least a quorum for maintenance. We have 4 members out of 5. And for the construction, we have present with us 3 members out of 5. So we have a quorum for today's activity. We have invited our observers, specifically CCWI and NAKAR, and also our COA, to witness this activity. And as of this hour moment, they are yet to join us in this meeting. And also, for this back activity, as of this hour, we are still waiting for prospective bidders to join us as we proceed with this pre-bid conference. So let me now turn over the floor to the BAC TWG or BAC Secretariat to proceed with our pre-bid conference agenda discussions. Thank you. Ms. Ivy. Pwede tayo mag-proceed. Thank you.
Yes po, sir. Opo.
Good morning po. I'm Julia Dayan Latayan from Maintenance Division. Pre-bid conference for contract ID number 24D00174. Asphalt overlay along Daang Maharlika, Atimonan, Quezon. For contract ID number 24D00178. Construction of new Philippine National Police Academy, Mess Hall, Silang, Cavite. Contract ID number 24D00179. Construction of multipurpose building including facilities, Department of Agriculture, Barangay Marawoy, LIPA City, Batangas. Contract ID number 24D00180. Construction of multipurpose building including facilities, DSWD, Barangay Marawoy, LIPA City, Batangas. Contract ID number 24D00105, Daang Maharlika, kilometer 81 plus 259 to kilometer 82 plus 208. Contract ID number 24 D00131, Daang Maharlika, kilometer 96 plus 586 to kilometer 98 plus 757, kilometer 98 plus 794 to kilometer 99 plus 082, kilometer 100 plus 440 to kilometer 102 plus 065, kilometer 102 plus 074 to kilometer 102 plus 450, kilometer 102 plus 475 to kilometer 102 plus 679. Contract ID number 24 D00132, Daang Maharlika, kilometer 104 plus 102 to kilometer 104 plus 230, kilometer 104 plus 521 to kilometer 105 plus 367. Contract ID number 24 D00100, Manila South Road, kilometer 36 plus 150 to kilometer 36 plus 789, kilometer 36 plus 845 to kilometer 37 plus 623, kilometer 37 plus 634 to kilometer 37 plus 739, kilometer 38 to kilometer 38 plus 437, kilometer 38 plus 735 to kilometer 40 plus 962, and kilometer 40 plus 968 to kilometer 41 plus 516. Items of work. For the facilities for the engineer, provision of field office for the engineer rental basis per month. Operation and maintenance of 4x2 pickup type service vehicle for the engineer vehicle per month. Provision of progress photographs per month. Common items, Part B, other general requirements. Project billboard signboard. Occupational safety and health program per month. This is for contract ID numbers 24174, 24D00105, 24D00131, 24D00132, and 24D00100. Occupational Safety and Health Program for 24D00178, 24D00179, and 24D00180. For traffic management per month, for contract ID numbers 24D00174, 24D00105, 24D00131, 24D00132, and 24D00100. Mobilization and demobilization lump sum. Temporary fence for contract ID numbers 24D00179 and 24D00180. Showing you the Dpwh standard project billboard. Minimum material testing equipment for small contractors for contract ID number 24 V00178. Showing you the minimum major equipment requirements for small contractors. Minimum material testing equipment for medium contractors For contract ID numbers 24D00174, 24D00179, 24D00180, 24D00105, 24D00132, and 24D00100. Showing you the minimum materials testing equipment for medium contractors. Minimum material testing equipment for large contractors. For contract ID number 24D00131. Showing you the minimum materials testing equipment for large contractors. For contract ID number 24D00174, asphalt overlay along DAANG MAHARLIKA ATIMONAN, Quezon. Showing you the project site. Scope of work. Asphalt overlay of a 2 lanes from station kilometer 178 plus 1488 to kilometer 180 plus 045 with a total length of 1047 linear meters. Equipment requirements. Showing you the minimum major equipment requirements for the contract ID. Manpower requirements. Showing you the minimum work experience requirements for the key personnel. The approved budget for the contract is 38,600,000 pesos and the contract duration is 90 calendar days. Showing you the major and similar categories of works. The source of fund is FY 2024 GAA for Dpwh Infrastructure Program. For contract ID number 24D00178, construction of new PNPA mess hall Silang, Cavite. Showing you the site development plans and floor plans. Scope of work. The scope of works involves finishing and other civil works and electrical and auxiliaries. The scope of works for electrical and auxiliaries are the following. Equipment requirements. Showing you the minimum major equipment requirements for the contract ID. Manpower requirements. Showing you the minimum work experience requirements for the key personnel. The approved budget for the contract is 19,300,000 pesos and the contract duration is 180 calendar days. Showing you the major and similar categories of works. The source of fund is FY 2024 GAA for DPWH Infra Program. For contract ID number 24D00179, construction of multipurpose building of Department of Agriculture in LIPA City, Batangas, showing you the location map and the floor plans. Scope of work. The scope of works for the construction of the multipurpose building are finishing and other civil works and electrical and auxiliaries. For the finishing and other civil works, it includes the installation of fiber cement board on metal frame, installation of gypsum board on metal frame, installation of acoustical panels, installation of doors and windows, waterproofing, installation of floor finishes, cement floor finish, pebble washout finish, cement plaster finish, and installation of reflective insulation. For the electrical and auxiliaries, it includes the installation of intermediate metal conduit, diameter from 15 mm to 100 mm. Installation of flexible metal conduit, boxes, and fittings. Also, installation of electric wires and other wiring devices. Installation of panel board with main and branches breakers, of ground system, of ventilating equipment, air conditioning, ventilating system, automatic fire sprinkler system, and installation of fire hose cabinet and fire hose valves with cap. Equipment requirements. Showing you the minimum major equipment requirements. Manpower requirements. The minimum work experience requirements for the key personnel are the following. The approved budget for the contract is 49,500,000 pesos, and the contract duration is 300 calendar days. Showing you the major and similar categories of works. The source of fund is FY 2024 GAA for DPWH Infrastructure Program. For contract ID number 24D00180, construction of multipurpose building in LIPA City, Batangas. Showing you the perspective, location map, and vicinity map. Showing you the floor plans. Scope of work. The scope of works for the construction of multipurpose building are earthworks, plain and reinforced concrete work, finishing and other civil works, and electrical and auxiliaries. For earthworks, it includes the clearing and grabbing, structure excavation, embankment, gravel fill, and site development. For the plain and reinforced concrete works, it includes the structural concrete, clean concrete, reinforcing steel, formworks, and false work. For the finishing and other civil works, it includes the soil poisoning, dam proofing, catch basin, hollow steel door, 4-rated exit steel doors and frames, aluminum framed glass door, aluminum glass windows, wood panel doors, roll-up door, tempered glass, waterproofing, glazed tiles and trims, unglazed tiles, cement floor finishes, cement plaster finish, painting works, CHB non-load bearing, louver blocks and railing. For the electrical and auxiliaries, it includes the fittings and accessories, wires and wiring devices, panel board, generator, lighting fixtures and lamps, network cabling, ventilating equipment, water pumping system, automatic fire sprinkler system, fire hose valve, with cap. Equipment requirements. Showing you the minimum major equipment requirements. Manpower requirements. The minimum work experience requirements for the key personnel are the following. The approved budget for the contract is 49,500,000 pesos and the contract duration is 300 calendar days. Showing you the major and similar categories of works. The source of fund is FY 2024 GAA for DPWH Infra Program. Per contract ID number 24D0015, asphalt overlay along Daang Maharlika. Showing you the vicinity map and key map, as well as plans. Scope of work. Asphalt overlay construct with 50 mm thick of item 3102C, bituminous concrete surface binder course with 50 mm thick of item 31012C, bituminous concrete surface with anti-rooting additive, hot laid, 50 mm having a net length of 3.8 lane kilometer. Equipment requirements. The minimum major equipment requirements are the following. Manpower requirements. The minimum work experience requirements for the key personnel are the following. The approved budget for the contract is 76,445,370 pesos and the contract duration is 165 calendar days. Showing you the major and similar categories of works. The source of fund is FY 2024 GAA for DPWH Infra Program. For contract ID number 24D00131, asphalt overlay along Daang Maharlika. Showing you the project site. Scope of work. Asphalt overlay on 4 lanes using emulsified asphalt, bituminous concrete surface binder course, bituminous concrete surface, hot laid 50 mm thick, and with pavement milling. Equipment requirements. The minimum major equipment requirements are the following. Manpower requirements. The minimum work experience requirements for the key personnel are the following. The approved budget for the contract is 386,698,660 pesos, and the contract duration is 300 calendar days. Showing you the major and similar categories of works. The source of fund is FY 2024 GAA for DPWH Infra Program. For contract ID number 24D00132, asphalt overlay along the MAHARLIKA. Showing you the vicinity map and project site. Scope of work. Proposed asphalt overlay of 4 lanes using multified asphalt, bituminous concrete surface binder course, hot laid 50 mm thick, bituminous concrete surface wearing course, hot laid 50 mm thick, and bituminous concrete surface with anti-rooting additive, hot laid 50 mm thick. Equipment requirements. The minimum major equipment requirements are the following. Manpower requirements. The minimum work experience requirements for the key personnel are the following. The approved budget for the contract is 71 million for 407, and the contract duration is 120 calendar days. Showing you the major and similar categories of works. The source of fund is FY 2024 GAA in DPWH Infra Program. For contract ID number 24T00100, asphalt overlay along Manila South Road. Showing you the vicinity map and key map. Scope of work. Asphalt overlay of Manila South Road. Existing asphalt overlay will be removed and replaced with bituminous concrete surface wearing course, hot laid, 40 mm thick, and bituminous concrete surface binder course, hot laid, 40 mm thick. Reflectorized thermoplastic pavement markings will be applied after. Equipment requirements. The minimum major equipment requirements are the following. Manpower requirements. The minimum work experience requirements for the key personnel are the following. The approved budget for the contract and contract duration is 152,461,315 pesos, and the contract duration is 165 calendar days. Showing you the major and similar categories of works. The source of fund is FY 2024 GAA for DPWH Infra Program. That's all for the maintenance projects.
Ayan. Thank you.
Thank you.
'Yan. Sa procurement, may attendee ba sa leaders natin? May attendee. Ano lang, tanong lang. May IV.
Procurement, Miss Ivy.
Wala siguro. Ano. Ang Chu, walang attendee, ano?
Benmore.
Wala po yata, sir.
Wala.
Yes,
So, ano
sir.
lang, sige, ano lang ako kasi baka may
Query
attendee,
sila.
baka may query din, ano. So, kung wala, sige, proceed lang tayo. Kung wala. Oo.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Engineer Jara Gavino from Construction Division. Again, I'm Engineer Jara Gavino po from Construction Division, and I will present to you the technical component of infrastructure projects under the implementing office of Construction Division. Contract ID number 24D0175. Construction of flood control structure along August River, General Nakar, Quezon, Phase 6. 24D0176. Construction of flood control structure along August River, General Nakar, Quezon, Package O. 24D0108. Daang Maharlika, kilometer 70 plus 40 to kilometer 72 plus 952. Kilometer 75 plus 31 to kilometer 75 plus 437. Kilometer 76 plus 825 to kilometer 76 plus 973. 24D0109, Daang Maharlika, kilometer 78 plus 722 to kilometer 79 plus 366. Kilometer 90 plus 42 to kilometer 90 plus 663. Kilometer 90 plus 956 to kilometer 91 plus 353. 24D052, Aguinaldo Highway, Governors Drive, Interchange, Cavite. 24D066, Mauban, Tignoan Road, Mauban Side, Quezon. 24D075, Balagtas Flyover, Batangas City. 24D085, Aguinaldo Highway, Governors Drive, Interchange, Cavite, Package B, Cavite. 24D090, Construction of Carmona Binyan Extension Road, Cavite. 24D0154, Daang Maharlika, kilometer 223 plus 858 to kilometer 225, kilometer 225 plus 100 to kilometer 225 plus 292, kilometer 225 plus 500 to kilometer 225 plus 560, kilometer 225 plus 635 to kilometer 225 to plus 665, kilometer 225 plus 697 to kilometer 225 plus 716, kilometer 225 plus 739 to kilometer 225 plus 762, kilometer 225 plus 920 plus 2 kilometer 226, kilometer 226 to kilometer 227, kilometer 227 plus 68 to kilometer 227 plus 130, kilometer 227 plus 441 to kilometer 227 plus 611, kilometer 228 to kilometer 228 plus 500, kilometer 228 plus 820 to kilometer 229, kilometer 229 plus 250 to kilometer 230, kilometer 230 plus 307 to kilometer 230 plus 407, kilometer 230 plus 905 to kilometer 231, kilometer 231 to kilometer 231 plus 202, kilometer 231 plus 830 to kilometer 232. Contract ID number 24D0155, DAANG MAHARLIKA. Contract ID number 24D0171, Rehabilitation of Laia Malabrigo Road, Barangay Hugom, San Juan, Batangas, Phase 4. 24D0173, Star Tollway Pinamukan Bypass Package and Batangas. 24D0177, Construction of Road Dike along Rio Grande River, Barangay Santiago, General Trias, Cavite, Phase 2. 24D0190, Binangonan, Angono, Taytay Diversion Road, Coastal Road, Package 2. Items of work, Part A, Facilities for the Engineer, 8.1.18, Provision of Field Office for the Engineer, Rental Basis per month. 8.1.26, Operation and Maintenance of 4x2 pickup type service vehicle for the engineer, vehicle per month. 8.1.41, Provision of progress photographs per month. Part B, Other General Requirements. B.5, Project Billboard or Signboard each. B.71, Occupational Safety and Health Program per month. B.81, Traffic Management per month for contract ID numbers 24D0108, 109, 52, 66, 75, 85, 90, 154, 155, 171, 173, and 24D0190. B.9, Mobilization, demobilization, lump sum. B.12, Removal and relocation of utilities, removal and relocation of utilities, lump sum for contract ID number 24D075. B.18.2, Craneway linear meter for contract ID number 24D0177. B.24, General Scaffolding and Shoring, lump sum for contract ID number 24D075. B.2611, Signages, lump sum for contract ID number 24D075. Show you the DPWH Standard Project Billboard. Minimum Material Testing Equipment for Small Contractors for contract ID numbers 24D066. Show you the minimum materials testing equipment for small contractors. Minimum material testing equipment for medium contractors for contract ID numbers 24D0175, 176, 108, 109, 52, 75, 85, 90, 154, 155, 171, 173, 177, and 190. Showing you the minimum materials testing equipment for medium contractors. Contract ID number 24D0175. Construction of flood control structure along Agus River, General Nakar, Quezon, Phase 6. Showing you the project site. Layout map and straight line diagram. Typical roadway section. Scope of work, construction of 209 linear meter dike segmented every 50 meter with 0.20 meter thick reinforced concrete revetment and 0.6 meter thick rubble concrete with 5 meter crest width, and construction of 4 meter width reinforced PCCP of 0.28 meter thick with subbase of 0.25 meter thick supported by 1.7 by 0.7 meter pile cap with 12 meter and 6 meter type 2 steel sheet pile at front and back of pile cap respectively. For every 50 meter in length of the project, there is a construction of end section consists of 0.2 meter thick reinforced concrete with 0.7 by 0.7 meter pile cap with 6 meter type 2 steel sheet pile. Showing you the equipment requirements. Showing you the manpower requirements. Approved budget for the contract is 99 million with a contract duration of 240 calendar days. Major category of works: flood control, construction, slope protection using structural measures. Examples are revetment, retaining structures, and wire net. Showing you the similar categories of works. The source of fund is FY 2024 GAA for DPWH Infra Program. Contract ID number 24D0176. Construction of flood control structure along Agus River, General Nakar, Quezon, Package O. Showing you the key map, Calabarzon map, vicinity map, and location map. Proposed typical section. Typical section detail. Typical end section detail. Scope of work, construction of 168 linear meter dike segmented every 50 meter with 0.20 meter thick reinforced concrete revetment at 0.6 meter thick rubble concrete with 5 meter crest width, and construction of 4 meter width reinforced PCCP of 0.28 meter thick with subbase of 0.25 meter thick supported by 1.7 meter by 0.7 meter pile cap with 12 meter and 6 meter type 2 steel sheet pile at front and back of pile cap respectively. For every meter in length of the project, there is a construction of end section consists of 0.meter thick reinforced concrete with 0.7 by 0.7 meter pile cap with 6 meter type 2 steel sheet pile. Showing you the equipment requirements. Showing you the manpower requirements. Approved budget for the contract is 84,150,000 pesos. The contract duration of 225 calendar days. Major category of works: flood control, construction, slope protection using structural measures. Showing you the similar categories of works. The source of fund is FY 2024 GAA for DPWH Infra Program. Contract ID number 24D0108, DAANG MAHARLIKA. Kilometer 70 plus 40 to kilometer 72 plus 952, kilometer 75 plus 31 to kilometer 75 plus 437, and kilometer 76 plus 825 to kilometer 76 plus 973. Showing you the vicinity map and key map. Layout map. Typical roadway section. Plan and profile. Scope of work. Reconstruction of 2 to 4 lanes of concrete pavement using 0.33 meter thick of PCC pavement with macro synthetic fibers and installation of pavement markings and road signs. Showing you the equipment requirements. Showing you the manpower requirements. Approved budget for the contract is 166,535,840,000 pesos. 840 pesos with a contract duration of 300 calendar days. Major category of works: roads, construction, PCCP, RCP. Showing you the similar categories of works. The source of fund is FY 2024 GAA for DPWH Infra Program. Contract ID number 24D0109, Daang Maharlika, kilometer 78 plus 722 to kilometer 79 plus 366, kilometer 90 plus 42 to kilometer 90 plus 663, kilometer 90 plus 956 to kilometer 91 plus 353. Showing you the key map, Calabarzon map, and layout map. Straight line diagram. Typical road section on full improvement. Scope of work: upgrading or reconstruction of existing carriageway and off-carriageway to PCCP with macro synthetic fibers of 0.33 meter thick, PCCP of 0.30 meter thick, shoulder and HDPE pipes of 1.2 meter diameter. Showing you the equipment requirements. Showing you the manpower requirements. Approved budget for the contract is 251,500,000 538,830 pesos with a contract duration of 300 calendar days. Major category of works, roads, construction, PCCP. Show you the similar categories of works. The source of fund is FY 2024 GAA for DPWH Infra Program. Contract ID number 24D052. Aguinaldo Highway, Governors Drive, Interchange, Cavite. Showing you the key map, vicinity map, layout map, and straight line diagram. Plan. Profile. Typical road section at intersection. Scope of work, construction of two-span flat slab with a total length of 22.4 meters, a superstructure and supported by 21 0.8 meter diameter concrete drilled piles as substructure for both abutments and pier. Showing you the equipment requirements. Showing you the manpower requirements. Approved budget for the contract is 57,900,000 pesos with a contract duration of 225 calendar days. Major category of works, bridge, construction, concrete superstructure with cast-in-place piles. Showing you the similar categories of works. The source of fund is FY 2024 GAA for DPWH Infra Program. Contract ID number 24D066. Mauban Tignan Road, Mauban Side, Quezon. Show you the vicinity map and key map. Typical roadway section. Scope of work, proposed concreting of 2 lanes, Portland cement concrete pavement of 0.28 meters thick with gravel shoulder on both sides. Showing you the equipment requirements. Showing you the manpower requirements. Approved budget for the contract is 28,950,000 pesos with a contract duration of 120 calendar days. Major category of works, roads, construction, PCCP. Showing you the similar categories of works. The source of fund is FY 2024 GAA for DPWH Infra Program. Contract ID number 24D075, Malagtas Flyover, Batangas City. Showing you the key map and vicinity map. Layout Layout plan. Typical roadway section. Scope of work. Construction of flyover with street lights using MSE wall as slope protection. Showing you the equipment requirements. Showing you the manpower requirements. Approved budget for the contract is 77,200,000 pesos with a contract duration of 300 calendar days. Major category of works, roads, construction, slope protection using structural measures, Examples are revetment, retaining structures, and wirenet, showing you the similar categories of works. The source of fund is FY 2024 GAA for DPWH Infra Program. Contract ID number 24D085. Aguinaldo Highway, Governors Drive, Interchange, Cavite, Package B, Cavite. Showing you the key map, vicinity map, layout map, and straight line diagram. Plan and profile. Typical road section on intersection approaches. For the scope of work, construction of slope protection structures, secant pile 0.80 meter diameter. Show you the equipment requirements. Show you the manpower requirements. Approved budget for the contract is 213,462,825 pesos with a contract duration of 300 calendar days. Major category of works, roads, construction, slope protection, using structural measures. Examples are revetment, retaining structures, and wirenet, showing you the similar categories of works. The source of fund is FY 2024 GAA for DPWH Infra Program. Contract ID number 24D090. Construction of Carmona Binyan Extension Road, Cavite. Show you the vicinity map and key map. Straight line diagram. Typical roadway section. Scope of work, construction of 2.696 lane kilometer concrete road and 1,348 linear meter of drainage, line canal, PCCP unreinforced 0.28 meter thick, 14 days. Aggregate sub-base course, PCC pavement unreinforced 0.23 meter thick, 14 days. Structural concrete 20.68 megapascal, Class A 28 days. Curb and gutter precast and sidewalks of 100 millimeter thick. Show you the equipment requirements. Showing you the manpower requirements. Approved budget for the contract is 57,900,000 pesos with a contract duration of 270 calendar days. Major category of works, roads, construction, PCCP, RCP. Showing you the similar categories of works. The source of fund is FY 2024 GAA for DPWH Infra Program. Contract ID number D24D0154. DAANG MAHARLIKA. Kilometer 223 plus 858 to kilometer 225. Kilometer 225 plus 100 to kilometer 225 plus 292. Kilometer 225 plus 500 to kilometer 225 plus 560. Kilometer 225 plus 635 to kilometer 225 plus 665. Kilometer 225 plus 697 to kilometer 225 plus 716. Kilometer 225 plus 739 to kilometer 225 plus 762. Kilometer 225 plus 920 to kilometer 226. Kilometer 226 to kilometer 227. Kilometer 227 plus 68 to kilometer 227 plus 130. Kilometer 227 plus 441 to kilometer 227 plus 611. Kilometer 228 to kilometer 228 plus 500. kilometer 228 plus 820 to kilometer 229, kilometer 229 plus 250 to kilometer 230, kilometer 230 plus 307 to kilometer 230 plus 407, kilometer 230 plus 905 to kilometer 231, kilometer 231 to kilometer 231 plus 202, kilometer 231 plus 830 to kilometer 232. Showing you the vicinity map and key map. Layout map. Typical roadway section. Scope of work, proposed reconstruction of 2 lanes concrete road. Showing you the equipment requirements. Showing you the manpower requirements. Approved budget for the contract is 188,576,440 pesos with a contract duration of 300 calendar days. Major category of works, roads, construction, PCCP, RCP. Show you the similar categories of works. The source of fund is FY 2024 GAA for DPWH Infra Program. Contract ID number 24D0155, DAANG MAHARLIKA. Show you the vicinity map and key map. Layout map. Typical roadway section. Straight line diagram. Scope of work. Proposed reconstruction of existing 2-lane road. Proposed widening of road from 2-lane to 4-lane with 1.5 meter width gravel shoulder on both sides. Showing you the equipment requirements. Showing you the manpower requirements. Approved budget for the contract is 269,597,840 pesos with a contract duration of 300 calendar days. Major category of works, roads, construction, PCCP, RCP. Show you the similar categories of works. The source of fund is FY 2024 GAA for DPWH Infra Program. Contract ID number 24D0171. Rehabilitation of Laia Malabrigo Road, Barangay Hugom, San Juan, Batangas, Phase 4. Showing you the vicinity map and key map. Layout map and straight line diagram. Typical roadway section. Scope of work, construction of 2-lane concrete road, aggregate sub-base course, gravel shoulder, installation of pavement markings, and installation of road signs. Show you the equipment requirements. Show you the manpower requirements. Approved budget for the contract is 99 million pesos with a contract duration of 210 calendar days. Major category of works, roads, construction, PCCP, RCP. Showing you the similar categories of works. The source of fund is FY 2024 GAA for DPWH Infra Program. Contract ID number 24D0173. Star Tollway Pinamukan Bypass Package N Batangas. Show you the vicinity map and key map. Layout plan. Typical roadway section. Scope of work. Construction of 4-lane, 0.28 meter thick PCCP, 0.23 meter thick PCCP for shoulder, reinforced concrete line ditch, and installation of road safety devices. Showing you the equipment requirements. Showing you the manpower requirements. Approved budget for the contract is 139,925,000 pesos with a contract duration of 300 calendar days. Major category of works, roads, construction, PCCP, RCP. Show you the similar categories of works. The source of fund is FY 2024 GAA for DPWH Infra Program. Contract ID number 24D0177. Construction of road dike along Rio Grande River, Barangay Santiago, General Trias, Cavite, Phase 2. Showing you the key map, Calabarzon map, vicinity map, and location map. Typical section. Scope of work. Construction of reinforced concrete revetment with a height of 5.5 meters, 0.2 meter thick, resting on 0.5 by 0.7 meter reinforced concrete pile cap, foundation with 9 meter steel sheet piles, and parapet wall 1 meter by 0.2 meter dimension. Equipment requirements. Showing you the manpower requirements. Approved budget for the contract is 99 million pesos with a contract duration of 270 calendar days. Major category of works, flood control, construction, slope protection using structural measures. Examples are revetment, retaining structures, and wire net. Showing you the similar categories of works. The source of fund is FY 2024 GAA for DPWH Infra Program. Contract ID number 24D0190. Binangonan, Angono, Taytay Diversion Road, Coastal Road Package 2. Showing you the vicinity map and key map. Typical roadway section. Scope of work. Road embankment using boulder fills, structural backfill, and common marrow, with installation of high-density polyethylene pipe, cross-drainage every 100 meter. Construction of reinforced concrete slope protection with hand-laid rocks and installation of Class 2 steel Z-pile on both sides. Showing you the equipment requirements. Showing you the manpower requirement. Approved budget for the contract is 142,820,000 pesos with a contract duration of 270 calendar days. Major category of works, flood control, construction, drainage, closed and open, conduits. Showing you the similar categories of works. The source of fund is FY 2024 GAA for DPWH Infra Program. Thank you po. That's all for the technical component of the projects.
Quarters doon. Good morning. Morning, procurement. Ay, pala. Okay na pala. Sige, proceed lang tayo. Ano lang kala ko. Thank you.
Good morning po. I'm Engineer CJ Sota from the Construction Division, and I am going to report the legal and financial component of the pre-bid for infrastructure projects under Maintenance Division and Construction Division. Starting with bid data sheet. ITB clause 10.3. The required pickup license for this contract is as follows. For contract ID numbers 24D0105, 132, 174, 179, 180, 171, 173, 177, 190, 52, 75, 90, 175, and 24D0176, license category B and license classification medium A. For contract ID numbers 24D066 and 24D0178, license category C and D and license classification small b. For contract ID number 24D0131, license category AA and license classification large A. And for contract ID numbers 24D0100, 85, 154, 155, 108, and 109, license category A and license classification medium B. ITB clause 22. Bid submission may be done manually or electronically or online. However, bidders should only select one mode of submission, either manual or electronic. The address for receipt of bids submitted manually is at Bidding Room, DPWH Region 4A, Canlubang Interchange, Barangay Mayapa, City of Calamba, Laguna, and electronically should be submitted at electronicbids_R4A at dpwh.gov.ph. The deadline for receipt of bids is on March 5, 2024 at 10 a.m. for contract ID numbers 24D0174, 175, 176, 178, 179, and 24D0180. And on March 6, 2024 at 10 a.m. for contract ID numbers 24D0105, 108, 109, 131, and 24D0132. On March 7, 2024 at 10 a.m. contract ID numbers 24D052, 75, 90, 85, 100, and 24D066. And on March 8, 2024 at 10 a.m. for contract ID numbers 24D0154, 155, 171, 173, 177, and 24D0190. For bids to be submitted electronically or online, the following procedures should be observed following Department Order Number 87 Series of 2020. GCC Clause Number 4.1, the procuring entity shall give possession of the site to the contractor upon the receipt of the notice to proceed. The start date should not be later than 7 calendar days from its issuance date of receipt of the notice to proceed. GCC Clause 7.2, in case of semi-permanent structures such as buildings of types 1, 2, and 3 as classified under the National Building Code of the Philippines, concrete asphalt roads, concrete river control, drainage, irrigation line canals, river landing, deep wells, rock causeway, pedestrian overpass, and other similar semi-permanent structures, 5 years. For contract ID numbers 24D0174, 175, 176, 105, 108, 109, 131, 132, 66, 75, 85, 90, 100, 154, 155, 171, 173, 177, and 24 D0190. And in case of permanent structures, such as buildings of types 4 and 5 as classified under the National Building Code of the Philippines, under structures made of steel, iron, or concrete, which comply with relevant structural codes, such as but not limited to steel, concrete bridges, flyovers, aircraft movement areas, ports, dams, tunnels, filtration and treatment plants, sewerage systems, power plants, transmission and communication towers, railway system, and other similar permanent structures 15 years for contract ID numbers 24D052, 178, 179, and 24D0180. Bid security. Bidders are allowed to choose any of the following forms: cash, cashier's check, manager's check, issued by a universal or commercial bank, 2% off ABC. Bank draft, guarantee, or irrevocable letter of credit issued by a universal or commercial bank. If issued by a foreign bank, it shall be confirmed or authenticated by a universal or commercial bank, 2% off ABC. Surety bond callable upon demand issued by a surety or insurance company duly certified by the Insurance Commission as authorized to issue such security, 5% of ABC, and bid securing declaration. Bids and bid securities shall be valid within 120 calendar days from the opening of bids. Amount of bank guarantee, irrevocable letter of credit, cash, cashier's check, manager's check, 2% off ABC for contract ID number 24D0174, 772,000 pesos. Contract ID number 24D0175, 1,980,000 pesos. 24D0176, 1,683,000 pesos. 24D0178, 386,000 pesos. 24D0179 and 180, 990,000 pesos. Contract ID number 24D0105, 1,528,907 and 40 centavos. 24D0108, 3,330,716 pesos and 80 centavos. 24D0109, 5,030,776 pesos and 60 centavos. 24D0131, 7,733,973 pesos and 20 centavos. 24D0132, 1,429,473 pesos and 80 centavos. Contract ID number 24D052, 1,158,000 pesos. 24D075, 1,544,000 pesos. 24D090, 1,158,000 pesos. 24D085, 4,269,256 pesos and 50 centavos. 24D066, 579,000 pesos. 24D0100, 3,049,226 pesos and 30 centavos. Contract ID number 24D0154, 3,771,528 pesos and 80 centavos. 24D0155, 5,391,956 pesos and 80 centavos. 24D0171, 1,980,000 pesos. 24D0173, 2,798,000 pesos, 798,500 pesos. 24D0177, 1,980,000 pesos. Contract ID number 24D0190, 2,856,400 pesos. Surety bond, 5% of ABC. 24D0174, 1,930,000 pesos. 24D0175, 4,950,000 pesos. 24D0176, 4,207,500 pesos. 24D0178, 965,000 pesos, 24D0179, and 180, 2,475,000 pesos. Contract ID number 24D0105, 3,822,268 pesos and 50 centavos. 24D0108, 8,326,792 pesos. 24D0109, 12,576,941 pesos and 50 centavos. 24D0131, 19,334,933 pesos. 24D0132, 3,573,684 pesos and 50 centavos. Contract ID number 24D052 and 90, 2,895,000 pesos. 24D075, 3,860,000 pesos. 24D085, 10,673,141 pesos and 25 centavos. 24D066, 1,447,500 pesos. 24D0100, 7,623,065 pesos and 75 centavos. Contract ID number 24D0154, 9,428,822 pesos. 24D0155, 13,479,892 pesos. 24D0171 and 177, 4,950,000 pesos. 24D0173, 6,996,250 pesos and 24D0190, 7,141,000 pesos. Checklist of legal and technical requirements of the bid proposal. Submission of bids. 2-envelope system. Documentary requirements duly signed, paginated with ear tags and bookbound for technical and financial envelopes. Envelopes 1 and 2. 1 original and 2 duplicate copies placed in 1 sealed envelope. Payment process of bidding documents. Monday to Thursdays, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. and Fridays, 8 a.m. to 12 noon. Bidding date for contract ID numbers 24D0174, 175, 176, 178, 179, and 24D0180, March 5, 2024 at 10 a.m. For contract ID numbers 24D0105, 108, 109, 131, and 24D0132, March 6, 2024 at 10 a.m. For contract ID numbers 24D052, 75, 85, 90, 66, and 100, March 7, 2024 at 10 a.m. And for contract ID numbers 24D0154, 155, 171, 173, 177, and 190, March 8, 2024 at 10 a.m. Cost of bidding documents. For contract ID numbers 24D066, 174, 178, 179, and 24D0180, 25,000 pesos. For contract ID numbers 24D0154, 155, 171, 173, 177, 190, 52, 75, 85, 90, 100, 105, 108, 109, 131, 132, and 175, and 176, 50,000 pesos. Important notice. The net financial contracting capacity, or NFCC, of the bidder shall be used in the eligibility processing. Prospective bidder must have an NFCC of at least equal to the ABC to be procured as follows. IRR Section 23.5.2.6. NFCC is equal to the current assets minus current liabilities times 15 minus value of portions of all the outstanding works under the bidder's ongoing contracts, including awarded contracts to be started, which portions coincide with the contract to be bid. CLC or credit line commitment shall no longer be accepted per GPPB Resolution Number 20 Series of 2013, dated July 30, 2013, and Department Order Number 37 Series of 2014, dated March 26, 2014. In the NFCC, the fixed factor of 15 shall be used in the computation of the NFCC regardless of the contract duration. As per Department Order Number 193 Series of 2016, the procuring entity shall disqualify the contractor from participating in the bidding or award of contract for the infrastructure projects if his firm incurred a delay in any of his ongoing contracts, either government or private, which is considered attributable to him pursuant to the provisions of IRR of RA 9184 in any of the following cases. Number 1. Where the firm incurred a negative slippage of at least 15% of his ongoing contract in accordance with Section 34.3.b.ii of Rule X post-qualification of RA 9184. Number 2, where the delay in the completion of work has exceeded the time duration equivalent to 10% of the specified contract time, plus any approved time suspension. The same shall be subject for rescission in accordance with Section 8.4 of Annex E of RA 9184, or number 3, where the total liquidated damages has exceeded 10% of the total contract price. The same shall automatically taken over by the procuring entity or award to a qualified contractor through a negotiation in accordance with Section 8.5 of Annex E of RA 9184. Work experience in similar contracts. Prospective bidder must have done a single largest completed contract SLCC similar to the contract to be procured, and whose value at current prices is at least 50% of the ABC to be bid. GPPB NPM number 150 series of 2016, a temporary pickup certificate of license cannot substitute the requirements of submitting a valid pickup license as part of eligibility requirements. That's all po for legal and financial component of the pre-bid. Let me proceed po with the electronic submission of bids.
Electronic submission and receipt of bids. Electronic submission and receipt of bids. This is for the efficient conduct of procurement activities during a state of calamity or implementation of community quarantine or similar restrictions, authorizing the submission and receipt of bids through electronic means or email. Our legal references for the submission of bids electronically are the Department Order Number 87, Series of 2020, GPPB Resolution Number 9, 2020, dated May 7, 2020, and the 2016 revised IRR of RA 9184. The prospective bidders shall prepare and submit their bids electronically following the steps prescribed under with DO 87, 2020 in accordance with GPPB Resolution Number 9, 2020 as follows. The Back Secretariat shall post the invitation to bid and bidding documents in the Dpwh and PhilJEP's websites and at any conspicuous place for 7 calendar days per Section 21 of the IRR of RA 9184. Upon posting of the invitation to bid and bidding documents, the BAC Secretariat shall create the contract ID folder in the eBid portal. This is the Dpwh electronic bid submission and receipt portal. This is the contract ID folder created by the BAC Secretariat in the eBid portal. The contractor shall purchase the bidding documents per Section 17.4 and Appendix 8 Guidelines on the Sale of Bidding Documents of the IRR of RA 9184. The applicable fee for the specific project is indicated in the invitation to bid. Prior to the deadline of submission of bids, the prospective bidders shall send an email with subject official receipt for contract ID to electronicbids_R4A@dpwh.gov.ph. Attached to the said email is the copy of the official receipt of purchase of bidding documents in portable document file PDF format with file name in the format pickup_ID_contract ID_official receipt.pdf. For example, the file name of the attached PDF containing the official receipt of the contractor with pickup ID number 12345 who intends to participate in the bidding of contract ID number 21D00001 shall be 12345_21D00001_official receipt.pdf. Further, the email subject would be official receipt for 21D00001. This is the confirmation of the electronically submitted official receipt. An email shall be received by a prospective bidder confirming its successful submission of the official receipt. Only the electronic bids of bidders who have successfully submitted an electronic official receipt shall be accepted. This is the folder of the OR received in the eBid portal. This is the OR submitted by the contractor received in the eBid portal. Upon submission of electronic proof of purchase of bidding documents or the OR, the contractor may now send its electronic bid with file name format pickup_ID_contract ID_bid.zip or .rar or .7z with email subject format bid submission for contract ID. Its bid must be in a password-protected archive format and shall contain 2 password-protected archive files, the technical and financial proposal. This is an acknowledgement receipt email that will be received by the contractor upon submission of its bid. This is the folder submitted in the eBid portal. Similar to manual submission, prospective bidders shall prepare their bids in 2 file folders, each for the technical and financial components. The file name of the technical and financial components folders should be in the format pickup_ID_contract ID_technical and pickup_ID_contract ID_financial. Subsequently, each of the technical and financial components file folders shall be compressed, password protected, and named in the format pickup ID_contract ID_technical.zip or .rar or .7z and pickup ID_contract underscore financial dot zip or dot rar or dot 7z respectively. Each file contained in the technical and financial components file folders shall be in PDF format, either scanned or exported, published, with file name in the format pickup ID underscore contract ID underscore descriptive file name .pdf. The compressed archive file folders of the technical and financial components shall be compiled in a password-protected compressed archive main file folder with file name in the format pickup underscore contract ID underscore bid. In case the total file size of the main archive file folder is more than the allowable size of an attachment per email of the prospective bidder's email service provider, they shall need to split its electronic bid into 2 or more password-protected compressed archive main file folders. The email submitting the prospective bidder's electronic bid should have a subject in the format bid submission for contract ID. In case of multiple compressed archive main file folders, it shall be submitted in multiple emails, each with subject in the format bid submission 1/2 for contract ID, bid submission 2/2 for contract ID. If a bidder wishes to modify its electronic bid, he may do so following the procedures in the manual submission of bid, or he may choose to submit his modification electronically in the same format prescribed in the preparation and submission of an electronic bid, except that the subject of the email submitting the bid modification shall be labeled Bid Modification X for contract ID, where X represents the number of bid modifications submitted. For example, the subject of an email submitting a first bid modification for contract ID number 21D00001 should be bid modification 1 for 21D00001. This is the same in the prescribed format in the preparation and submission of electronic bid, except that the bid modification main archive file folder shall be labeled as pickup ID underscore contract ID underscore bid modification underscore x dot zip or dot rar or dot 7z. In case a prospective bidder that have purchased a bidding document decided not to participate, he may choose to submit his letter of non-participation manually or electronically. In case of electronic submission, the contractor shall send an email with the subject non-participation for contract ID with the letter of non-participation as attachment with file name pickup ID underscore contract ID underscore non-participation.pdf. This email should be sent to electronic bids underscore R4A at dpwh.gov.ph before the deadline for bid submission. Bids may only be withdrawn prior the deadline for bid submission. In case of withdrawal of an electronic bid, the bidder shall send an email with the subject bid withdrawal for contract ID and the letter of bid withdrawal in PDF format with file name pickup ID underscore contract ID underscore bid withdrawal.pdf shall be attached. This email should be sent to electronic bids underscore R4A at dpwh.gov.ph before the deadline for bid submission. The box secretariat shall close the contract ID folder in eBid portal on the deadline of submission and receipt of bids. This is the closed contract ID folder in the eBid portal. The box secretariat shall download the bids from the eBid portal to the local computer. Only during the actual opening of bids shall the bidder disclose the passwords for his electronic bid. This can be done by the bidder's authorized representative verbally in person, through phone call, online platforms, or through writing. In all cases, the bidders will have only 3 attempts or 15 minutes, whichever comes first, to provide the correct password. Otherwise, the bidder shall be disqualified except in unforeseen justifiable circumstances. The bidder may also be subjected to the 3-strike policy as warranted by the circumstances. If the bidder chooses to disclose the password through phone call, he should make sure that the contact numbers as recorded in the Civil Works application are open when the BAC calls to ask for the password. The bidder may also choose to call the BAC number during the bid opening time and wait for the opening of his bid for him to disclose the password. For online call, video calls, the bidder may call the BAC Messenger account. If the bidder chooses to attend the bid opening through online conference, the bidder should join the meeting using the given link. If the bidder chooses to disclose the passwords through writing, the letters for password 1, main file folder, technical component file folder, and password 2, financial component file folder, should be enclosed in separate envelopes with the sender details such as AMO, bidder name, and address. Address to the BAC chairperson with the details of the bidding such as contract ID, contract name, bid opening date and time. Signed and sealed with a remark, password 1 or 2. Do not open before actual bid opening date and time. All electronic bids, password-protected compressed archive main file folders shall be opened first for the opening of the technical component compressed archive file folders. This shall be followed by the opening of the bids submitted manually for the opening of the technical component envelopes. The same procedures apply for the financial component compressed archive file folders and financial component envelopes. The BAC Secretariat shall open the financial proposal archive file. Notes and reminders for the contractors in the preparation and submission of bids. Only bidders with system-accepted proof of payment shall be allowed to submit their electronic bids, which shall not be beyond the deadline specified for the submission of bids. An email shall also be received by a prospective bidder in instances where their sent email related to the submission of electronic OR of purchase of the bidding documents if it has incorrect subject contract ID, which means that a corresponding folder with the same contract ID does not exist in the eBid portal, if it has no attachment, if it has an attachment but is not in the prescribed format, if it has more than one attachment, or if it was received after the deadline of bid submission. For the foregoing cases, the prospective bidders should rectify or correct the noted deficiencies to comply with the requirements for its electronic bid to be accepted. The bidders must submit their electronic bid using the registered email address in the Civil Works application. In case prospective bidders are not yet registered in the CWA, they can use any email address subject to the verification of the BAC Secretariat. For joint venture, the format of pickup ID to be used by the bidder in naming their files, folders, and archives shall be JV-pickup ID of the lead member. If a bidder chooses to submit an electronic bid, the same bidder can no longer submit a bid manually for the same contract and vice versa. Bid modification can be submitted electronically or manually, regardless of the manner by which the original bid was submitted. If a bidder submitted modifications both electronically and manually for a specific contract, the submission with the latest official date and time of receipt shall prevail. The submitted official receipt of purchase of bidding documents shall include the correct and complete names of the contractors who will submit their bids. Notes and reminders for the receipt of bids. An auto-reply email shall be sent to acknowledge receipt of electronic bids in instances where an email is sent with incorrect subject contract ID, which means that a corresponding folder with the same contract ID does not exist in the eBid portal. Without any attachment, with attachment that is not in the prescribed format, with more than one attachment, or submitted after the deadline. An auto-reply email shall also be sent regarding withdrawal of bid, non-participation, and if the bidder has yet to submit proof of purchase of bidding documents or the official receipt. Emails with more than one attachment with invalid subject contract ID and unrecognized transactions shall be automatically moved to the unidentified documents subfolder in the procuring entity's main folder in the eBid portal. This is the unidentified documents folder in the eBid portal. The following shall not be accepted by the eBid portal. Submission of bid without initially submitting the proof of purchase of bidding documents or the official receipt. Submission of bid after the deadline, and submission of proof of purchase of bidding documents after the deadline. Notes and reminders for the opening of bids. For a hybrid system of submission where electronic and manual bids were received for a particular contract, electronic bids must be opened first before the manual bids. If a bidder committed typographical errors in the submission of electronic bid or attached files in the wrong format, the bid shall be accepted, provided that the bidder or its duly authorized representative shall acknowledge such condition of the bid as submitted. The BAC shall assume no responsibility for the misplacement of the contents of the improperly sealed or marked bid or improperly compressed or password-protected folder or for its premature opening. If an electronic bid or file was found to be damaged and could not be extracted or opened, the bid shall be considered failed. Notes and reminders for non-participation and bid withdrawal. In case of non-participation and withdrawal of bids, the BAC Secretariat shall check the letters of non-participation, bid withdrawal received in the dedicated email address and stored in the eBid portal, and shall observe the provisions under Section 26.2 of the IRR of RA 9184 and DO 17 Series of 2015.
Okay. Good morning po sa lahat. I-confirm ko lang. Sir ARD, good morning.
Good morning. Sige. Sige pa, attorney.
Confirm ko lang po if there are still matters that the bank wants to discuss for this pre-bid.
Ano po, ma'am?
May Tita Chuna, sagot po ba yung query mo kanina?
Ma'am?
Kanina po ay may query ka regarding the... Kanina po, Tita Chu, iba nung nag-pre-bid discussion, may tinanong ka po.
Ma'am, concern po ni ARD po kasi kung mayroong mga queries po, may mga contractors on site.
Okay.
Hindi po yan. Opo. Wala naman po.
Sige po, thank you very much. And to recap po, the projects na na-pre-bid po natin today are yung kanilang submission deadline and opening ay hinati po sa 3 araw. Yan, paki-take note na lang po sa ating mga interested bidders who are watching via YouTube live streaming platform. And since there...
Ma'am, 4 po. 4 schedules po.
4 schedules.
5, 6, 7, 8 po.
Okay, so 4 bidding days.
Opo.
So take note na lang po sa ating mga interested bidders that we have divided this into 4 deadlines for bid submission and opening because of the volume of the projects. Yan. And since there is no other matter left in the agenda of the BAC for today, our BAC meeting is now adjourned. Thank you po. Pwede po